for close to a year, drawing all the development funds meant for the two municipalities in the first financial year and the subsequent financial year. And Mr. Speaker, we will prove when we called on the staff led by the former CEC, who is now an employee in this assembly, one Wakili Brian Langat. They were unable even to tell us who got a document. How will you pay for will you pay a contractor without even an LSO? Mr. Speaker, to date, it has never been resolved. And this one, Your Excellency, will actually pin you down because one, we did a report, not a single money was recovered from those fictitious payments that were made to the various contractors. Let me give you the last shocking revelation. Mr. Speaker, there was a contractor who appeared, the only contractor who appeared before this committee. He had two companies. One was pre-qualified and the other one was not pre-qualified. But then the fellow was paid for both. In Litain, there was a contractor with two companies and he was paid for works. And then lastly, the funny scenario, Mr. Speaker, a contractor who was given a job in Caps House, Capsoit, and Capsuser gave a list of laborers who were working in Caps House. The same list was taken to Capsoit and the same list was taken to Capsuser. How on earth is that possible? How will you take somebody who works in Caps House to go to Capsoit and then finally to go to... So the list that was generated, Mr. Speaker, was only meant to account for the money is paid to that contractor. Mr. Speaker, we lost 39 million shillings and I'm happy because the report will vindicate the committee that sat to investigate the entire ordeal. Number 5, Roman number 5. Misappropriation of funds under the strategic intervention projects, that is the SIPs. Number 23, in various dates during the financial year 2024-2025, the governor engaged in gross violation of Article 10, 183, 201, 207, and 208 of the Constitution, and Sections 102, 109, and 110 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 by overseeing misappropriation of various projects under the Strategic Intervention Projects Fund. Number 24, for instance, the project of upgrading of Kunyak Dispensary to Health Center, which is retender project for the construction and renovation of various facilities within the health center by MS Belitra Enterprises Limited for Kenya shillings 44,756,846. A total of Kenya shillings 8,575,186 has been paid for no works done. Indeed, the County Assembly's Committee on Implementation visited the site. They found that the contractor had only supplied material, contrary to the Finance Department's report to the Assembly that the kitchen and staff house was at the walling stage, while the MCH is at the slab level. And this, Mr. Speaker, the chairman can swear an affidavit because this is a committee that went to the site. And the contractor that evening was rushing to the site because he had already been discovered to have been paid without beginning the works. Number 6, Roman number 6, other violations of the Constitution and the law. The present and former Chief Executive Committee members and the Chief Officers are variously reported coercion by the Governor to make financial allocations for Governor's own use from the funds allocated to their respective departments, and which funds they were required to remit through the Governor's personal assistance. Mr. Speaker, the CECs who are fired, and Mr. Speaker, the Governor holds a record in this county, having fired 10 county executive members since he was elected, and 5 chief officers since he was sworn into office in 2022. Mr. Speaker, some of which were even done without the due process. Mr. Speaker, one of the county executive members, Honorable Erick, and we have the affidavit, we have even including the M-Pesa statements. You will be able to see that in so many occasions he was able to send money to the governor himself and to his aides